So it is November 1st. It is T-minus 3 weeks until Thanksgiving. We host Thanksgiving at our house annually, and I have not decided on a menu this year. It's still hot in LA, and I'm trying to get into the fall vibes, but it was like 80+ degrees today. So I'm thinking, I had to talk with my husband earlier. Are we doing like fried chicken all flats with like some crab legs? Because I'm just not in like a turkey mood. I'm not in the mood for dressing. We can do it, but I'm just in the mood for more of like the crab legs and the butter and things like that. Let me know, are you guys in the holiday traditional mood yet? I know a lot of you are putting up your Christmas trees like as I am saying this. It's on November 1st. So let me know, are you guys going traditional with your Thanksgiving or do you switch it up? I know for Christmas I want to do gumbo. Anyways, enough about the holiday plans. I know it's gonna come and it's gonna come out amazing regardless of what we do. Today I'm gonna be giving you guys a super easy, beginner friendly closure lace wig install. This one does come courtesy of Arabella Hair, and they sent over this gorgeous girl. Get a load of the wave pattern. She's absolutely beautiful. We are going to be using a newer mousse, or newer to me mousse, and of course I kept her 100% glueless. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial. It's very simple, easy, beginner friendly, more like a 5 to 10 minute install. So if you're interested in seeing how we got this look, keep on watching. Okay guys, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Oh, a cricket. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday, the day after Halloween. It's also November 1st. Second to last month of the year. I can't believe the year went by so fast, but we moved. So today is, again, Wednesday, November 1st. I had a doctor's appointment. You guys know how it is when you have to book a doctor's appointment. You gotta book it like 2 and 3 weeks in advance. So finally came and went. Super excited to, you know, stay up on top of my health. But today I have a beautiful wavy texture wig for you guys, and I got tons of new curly products. This one does come courtesy of Arabella Hair, and I'll show you guys all the goodies in just a moment. But my husband offered to take the girls and I to the nail shop to get our toes and our nails done, so I got a lot of work to do. I should really be sitting here working nonstop for the rest of the day, but I am going to take advantage of this moment and go and get my nails done, courtesy of my husband. So this is the wig I'm going to put on for today, and this is a closure wig. You guys know my favorite types of wig, and the hair feels so soft. You guys can see this is the inside construction of the cap. It gives very much a nice quality, neat, professional vibe, but it also is very much a really good fitted cap that's gonna fit super flat. But they also didn't include any clips or combs. They do have those inside of your bag. So you have your adjustable strap here, you have your combs here, and you also have a piece of true tape, which is like an adhesive you can use to bond the wig down. I'm gonna go ahead and put her on. So this is what she looks like on. It feels like she's centered, but the parting is a little bit off centered. I had on a black Lululemon Define jacket. I specifically changed to this old Zara t-shirt so you guys can see the hair in its glory. And this is what she looks like from the back. You could do also a side part. Usually I like a super deep side part, like way over here. But lately I've been trying to keep it, like this is like the arch of my eyebrow area. I've been trying to keep them about this length because I don't know, for some reason I haven't been liking the way the super deep side parts have been looking on me. They've been looking a little bit cheesy, and like the hair doesn't lay the way I like it. So this actually is the perfect side part. So you can definitely do a side part. And if you do want it deeper than this, you can definitely switch it or shift it sideways. If you want it a little bit deeper, you can also take the hair back and do a half up, half down if you want. And because the hairline is so pretty, once you kind of go in and set it, it'll look really good. For now, I'm going to start out with a center part. And this is the center part. The hair is so fluffy that I'm going to use a little bit of wax to kind of help me to stamp out the center part. Even if you use the wax with no heat, just the texture of the wax will help the hair to lay down. And look how it lays down with no heat. So let's go ahead and remove the lace and bond her down, and then we'll work on the hair. And it is time to pick up my kids, so I have to hurry up. Okay, really quickly, I cut off the excess lace. The hairline or the wig itself does fit glueless, but I feel like to get a good melt, because I'm going to do baby hair in the front to kind of open up the hairline, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bond her down, and I'm just going to use my Old Faithful bed head. It's not necessary, but even though if it's glueless, sometimes you kind of want to like bond it down that first time just to get the hairline to kind of like melt and marry and like adhere to your head. Almost is like how I like to like custom fit my hairline. I know that might not make sense if you don't wear wigs or if you don't know what I'm talking about, but trust the process. Okay guys, so we handled the hairline or temporarily. I kind of want the long, like jagged baby hair that just kind of like blows in the wind. It's kind of like fluffy, but it's not curled. It's not moussed down, gelled down or anything. It just like perfectly does. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. So I kind of just kept the baby hair a little bit longer when I cut it down. And then I used some mousse to kind of like set it to kind of like have a little bit of a curve or a little texture to it. We're gonna see how this dries down, but while that does its job, we're gonna go ahead and work on the ends. Now I have been seeing these in Target for quite some time. I assume they were black owned. Of course they're kind of towards like the ethnic or black section in, or black hair care section, the ethnic hair care section in Target, but they're by the brand The Do, D-O-U-X. I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce it. I assume they're black owned, but I could be wrong. And I got both. So one is Mousse Def and it's a texture foam, and then the other is Crazy Sexy Curl. I used the Mousse Def the other day to kind of like melt a lace on a straight wig, but today I'm going to use it to actually work in the curls. Now the only reason I've never used these before is because I was a little bit nervous about the price. I'm not a cheap girl. If I find something I like, I definitely will spend money on it. But you know, for wigs, when it comes to mousse, like if I buy the Lotta Body mousse, I love that one because I get it from Amazon and it's like $3 and some change. This one I think is like $12, so it's kind of like if I'm gonna use this in three goes or three, you know, whatever, I needed to stretch a little bit, so I'm gonna apply it just to see how I feel about it. We're definitely gonna saturate the hair with some water because we don't want to end up running out of this too quick, because we will support, especially if it's, you know, really good, and then especially if it's black owned. But what we will not do is fly through it. And I don't even have any water. I don't even have a spray bottle here. My daughter, who is my assistant, is not here to get it for me. So let me go ahead and get my water bottle and then we'll finish the hair. But so far I like the formula. I like the way it feels. It actually feels like it's a product and it's not water based. It also doesn't feel like it's necessarily alcohol based. I mean, it could be, but it feels like it has some product in it, so you don't have to add an additional product to it because there is definitely more than just water and alcohol. Okay, grabbing my spray bottle. Look at the hair. I definitely think I like this one a lot because you don't need to overuse, like the actual hair absorbs the product. But let's do a little 1-2 and see what we come up with. but this is what we're looking like so far. I like the fact that it has like a hold to it, but it's not like completely crunchy. Like you see how like there's a hold to it here, but the more you blow dry it, the more it'll soften up. So from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and tint the lace before we work on that baby hair, because we definitely want to upgrade it. Now you see how that looks? That looks kind of ghetto. You see how like when you mold it in a way, it will definitely take a shape, but I kind of wanted to like do a quick one too, but completely not mold it down, if that makes any sense. That's still a little too long and a little too full. So I'm gonna play with this a little bit, and however much we can accomplish, we'll come back later and try out again. I did want to show you guys the packaging. This one is from ARABELLA, as I mentioned, and inside you do, you know, keep it simple and sweet. As I showed you guys, this is a little pack that helps you to go ahead and customize the inside construction of the cap. In addition to that, they did give us a pack of wig caps. They also gave us a melt belt, which I love. This one is nice and thick and soft, and it says ARABELLA hair on it. They gave us a baby hair brush in the color black, and then they also gave us a pack of lashes as well as a little clippy. So okay, so fast forward and we are back. I went ahead and, you know, had a full fun day with the family. If you follow me on Instagram, you kind of seen a little bit of a play-by-play of everything. It was definitely an evening. I came back and I kind of laid down for a minute because, you know, hours and hours and hours with the kids typically, and you need a little break. So they are now in the bed. I went ahead and put on some makeup, had some me time, had my little coffee, and we are back. So as you guys can see, the hair has had many hours to go in and settle. As I mentioned to you guys, I love to do a good mousse because I love the hold and definition it gives. But once it kind of like sets and like wears in, you guys can see the hair softens back up completely, and look at how beautiful that texture is. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, I did change the baby hair up a little bit. By the time I put on makeup and everything, it just still was a little bit too much. I just have personally been finding that like doing baby hair from like one side to the other, like all the way across, has just been a little bit too much for me lately. Even when I do it and I try to push through, I always like, I'm not gonna say regret it, but it just never gives. Like I can't find my way with that again. So I gotta look for some inspo on social media and see if I can find, you know, how to switch it up and have like the hair wispy all over, but it not look too cheesy and ghetto. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Be sure to check this one out. Of course, there is a direct link in the description box. I feel the hair on me because I have on lip gloss. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!